For the main course, I decided I'm gonna make lobster and shells. I love high-low food, so I'm gonna combine lobster and tiny little shells and lots of fresh vegetables, which oddly enough, I have Alec Baldwin shopping for. How did this happen? I'm sure he's wondering the same thing. So I've got a big pot of boiling water for cooking the pasta, 2 big tablespoons of salt, and 1 pound of these small shells. I like the really small shells. Pour that right in, and a big splash of oil so they don't all stick together. I'm just gonna cook that for 8 to 10 minutes until it's al dente. Oh, I think that might be Alec now. Hi, Alec.
Hey, Ina.
Oh my God, this looks so fabulous. I'm gonna have so much fun cooking with it. How much do we love Quail Hill?
We love Quail Hill.
It's
I'm glad you
fantastic.
like it. I was afraid I was going to get it wrong.
No, you couldn't get it wrong. Are you coming back for lunch?
Definitely.
Okay, great. I'll see you then. Like I was gonna tell Alec Baldwin he brought the wrong produce, but it's perfect. Wow, how fabulous is this? I don't know which is better, the produce or the delivery guy. First, I'm gonna prep the corn. So the corn, in order to cut it off the cob, I just cut the end off, just set it on its little rear end, and just run my knife right down between the kernels and the cob. And it gets all over the kitchen, but then you can collect them. Okay, that's 1 ear. I've got 7 to go. For the last 2 minutes of the pasta cooking, I'm just gonna put the corn right into the pasta water, and then I can just drain them both together. I've got the pasta and the corn cooked at exactly the same time. How easy is that? Big stir. Great, so while that cooks, I'm gonna get the rest of the vegetables together. So the corn and the pasta are done. I'm just gonna drain them together. Oh. Whoa, it's gonna make a great salad. I love the local corn, it's just so delicious, it's sweet. Okay, into a big bowl. I'm gonna put all those gorgeous farm vegetables in. First, this big pile of scallions. Then those yellow peppers. Okay, lots of peppers. And then these tiny cherry tomatoes that are so beautiful. Usually I have big cherry tomatoes and I cut them in half, but these are so gorgeous, I'm not going to. So next I've got the lobster. I've got 2 pounds of cooked lobster. I mean, you could cook the lobster yourself, but why would you want to? I'm just gonna cut it in bite-sized pieces. This really is an example of the kind of high-low thing that I just love. It's kind of like truffled popcorn or baked potatoes with caviar. Just, I think it's a real sort of a wink at something really special without making it really pretentious. So just big bite-sized pieces. This lobster looks so good. I have to say, this is one of the craziest parties I've ever given. Not only did Alec do the shopping for produce, but Mariska's doing the table setting right in front of the barn. I think it's gonna be fantastic.
Ina is incredibly kind and generous to throw this lunch for the foundation. It raised $100,000, which is unbelievable. That's a lot of money to help women and children. So the least I could do was pitch in and help set the table.
So that's the lobster. Okay, I'm gonna make some sauce. This is actually a really easy sauce. It's mayonnaise, sour cream, lemon juice. So 1.5 cups of mayonnaise. I actually love to use mayonnaise for a sauce because it's so easy and you can really flavor it any way you like. And the key is to make sure it's creamy but also thin. 1 cup of sour cream. And then to thin it and give it lots of flavor, I'm gonna use 1/2 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice and just whisk it in. And then it really seems like a sauce, not like a mayonnaise dressing. The lemon juice is a nice acid. It really brings out the flavor of the pasta and the lobster. Okay, needs 4 teaspoons of salt, which is a tablespoon and a teaspoon. And 2 teaspoons of pepper, which is about 2/3 of a tablespoon. Remember, this makes a lot of sauce and a lot of salad. Okay, I'm just gonna pour it over. It's not gonna be easy tossing this. Okay, give it a big stir. Oh, and because the pasta and the corn is still warm, it's gonna really absorb the sauce. It'll be fantastic. Okay, then the last thing is I need fresh dill. So I'm just gonna give it a big rough chop. Fortunately, it's a gorgeous day, so we're gonna have a really nice time outside. Love dill. It's so pungent, it's fantastic. Okay, big bunch of dill, right in. I'm gonna toss that around, and then I'm gonna go outside and give Mariska some fabulous flowers for the table. Should we put these down the middle of the table?
Absolutely.
Okay, fab. I like them low so everybody can see each other. Fantastic. We are gonna show these guys the time of their lives.
Oh, yes, we are.
We're a good team. Okay, this is all set. I just have a little bit of cooking. I'll see you back here for lunch.
Perfect.
Okay, can't wait.
Me too. Bye.
Main course is lobster and shells. I hope they like it. This is for you, Meredith.
Thank you.
And Alec.
Thank you so much.
How are the vegetables?
Well, I want everyone to know that Ina is not the only one that's responsible for this.
He's right. I didn't do a
picked
thing.
These vegetables.
Oh,
Yay! Brilliantly done. So it's lobster and shells and all kinds of fresh vegetables from the Quail Hill, which Alec brilliantly picked.
Yay. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
What's in the dressing, Ina?
It's mayonnaise, sour cream, lots of fresh dill, and lemon juice.